In today's video, I'm going over a new function Microsoft Excel has recently rolled out, and that is the TrimRange function. I'm going to show you how it works, what it does, and why you may find it useful. So let's get started. So here I've got dates and sales for the first 10 days of the year. And what the TrimRange function does is it allows you to just pull in just the values that have something in it. So it's skipping over blank values. So if I just want to pull in everything in column A that has a value, I can just select column A, and that's it. And you can see these are numbers, but these are formatted. These are dates formatted as numbers. Change this to short date, and it's the same thing. So the benefit of using TrimRange is if you have a large data set and you don't want to include blank values. So you can specify in these arguments the row trim row and the column trim row. So you can specify that you don't want to trim rows, or you just want to trim the leading rows, the trailing rows, or both, leading and trailing, which is the default. And the same for the column. So if you want to trim everything, you can just leave it as the default and not enter anything, so you just select the entire range. So if I select A and B, then I'm going to select this entire set, and I've got the date and sales just for the values that are filled in. So if, for example, my data set is further down here, it's not a problem. That's not going to cause any sort of issue. I can just select the entire range, not worry about it, and just pull in that specific array. And as you can see, it returns an array here of values. So it's automatically going to expand to as large as the data set is in there. Now, the one wrinkle with this is if we've got gaps in our data set. So for example, we've got January 10th, 2025. Let's say down here, we've got January 11th, 2025. And let's say 700 is our value. So the problem is it's going to fill in zeros within those gaps. It's going to return zero values. So it's not going to get rid of any sort of blank values, but it is going to get rid of leading or trailing ones. So it's going to stop here, and then anything after that, it's going to ignore. Even though I've selected these entire two columns, it's compressing that range just to the start and end points of where it's detecting that data. So this can be really useful if you've got a large data set and you want to select the entire column, and you don't have to worry about picking your start and end points or doing some complex calculation where you're counting the bottom of your range. The TrimRange function is automatically going to detect where your data ends and just pull that in. So whether it's at, even in the middle of your data set, it doesn't matter. It's dynamically going to update as you make changes. So, as I'm adding values, January 11th, it's automatically going to pull in that information. So it's a really useful function. It can save you time in the sense that, you don't have to now do calculations on the entire column. You can just use the TrimRange function. It's going to return an array. So let's say if we do TrimRange B to B, just that. So we've got our values in here, and let's flip this into sales. And so now we can do a calculation, like we do a sum or whatever the case may be. And it's a lot more efficient than just selecting that entire range, because if you select an entire range in your formula or an entire column, it can slow down your spreadsheet, especially if you're working with a really large data set. With the TrimRange, it's going to compress that range, make it more manageable and easier to do calculations, or if you just want to return that array and see exactly what you've got in there without having to worry about a specific range. So this is a new function, and you'll see it if you're using Office or Microsoft 365. Just type in trim, and you'll see the different trim formulas, TrimRange at the bottom here. So you can use that and just input the entire range that you want to use, and then Excel will automatically, or the function will automatically trim that to where it detects the start and ending values of that range. That's all right for this video. If you did like it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.